Coming up here on RBC1 is the RSA Open Cup Final. Hello and welcome here today for the RSA Open Cup Final here today, live here at the Soccer City Stadium. It's a final out of these two teams, out of this famous cup competition, goes into a final here today, as any of these two teams will leave the Soccer City Stadium as the RSA champions of 2020-21, sponsored by Xbox. These two teams have done okay in the Premier League this season, and also not as probably great. As Weynoord, however, finished third in the Premier League, didn't win the league title though after their season had the year before. And also into Tolga, who came sixth of the Premier League table at the end of Sunday, but Thomas Tuchel has been manager at this team halfway through the season since Conte was sacked in February. Could even Tuchel win this trophy in his halfway through the season, perhaps? That could also happen. Or will Pep Guardiola win the RSA Open Cup like he did here a month ago against Georgetown City in the KFC League Cup? It all comes down to bragging rights here today out of these two teams. And let's look at the journey out of these two teams have taken to go all this way to the final here today at the Soccer City Stadium. This is the official journey of the RSA Open Cup for Weynoord. They played Parklands in the first round. They won 1-0. They progressed into the second round to take on Padres Impact, and they drew 3-3, but on pens they won 4-2. They played Goldfield Boys United in the semi-finals, and they won 3-1, and now they're going to play Inter Tolga here today. For Inter Tolga's run, they went to the first round. They beat their rival South Coast by 3-1. They played Barnsley in the second round, and they won 3-0. They went to the quarterfinals and played Georgetown City, and they won on penalties by 4-3. And they progressed into the semi-finals against Parantos, and they won by 1-0. And then they play in Weynoord here today in the final of the RSA Open Cup. That's all we have time for here today of the RSA Open Cup talk right here. Let's go now to the managers. We'll go now to Thomas Tuchel and also Pep Guardiola. Thomas Tuchel, today your team, of course, are playing at this final here today of the RSA Open Cup. You haven't even been in this team throughout a full season. And tell me your thoughts as well about the whole final today. Yeah, it's an important game. We know that we're against a team who are very strong and very favourites to beat us today at the Soccer City Stadium, as we are the underdog team in this game. But, however, we need to stick to our laurels. We have to try to be as strong as we possibly can. We have got some very good players like Mbappe, Griezmann. We've got all the whole world-class players in our team. I know that the favourites are going to Weynoord in this match, but yeah, we know that today we've got to do the soccer, do the talking for us today on the pitch. We know that Weynoord, of course, have always come here and they always win a trophy. Like they did against Georgetown City in the KFC League Cup, of course, a month ago when they won on penalty shootout, they did. So we know that they're going to be a tough team. We know they're going to be very, very at it today. So yeah, we have to stick to our principles today. We need to try to win. We need to try to fight. We need to show some flair on the pitch. And if we can do that throughout the whole match, then we could actually win a domestic trophy. And this club has not won a domestic trophy at all. So 2 years this club was formed, and 2 years later we could win a trophy. So hopefully that we can do that. Hopefully for the supporters, of course, and hopefully for the whole team, the board, myself, the coaching staff, the players, everyone who is associated to the Inter Tolga Soccer Club. So yeah, we're going to do that, of course, today. I know that I had a very good, 5 months after I joined to get them into the Europa League qualification for next season. But it'd be a good way if we win the RSA Open Cup that we are progressing as a club, as me in charge. So I'm hoping that really guarantees it works out today for that team. Okay, thank you very much there, Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, thank you. Pep Guardiola, today is a very big game for your team today, as it's a masterclass game for your team today in this final matchup in the RSA Open Cup. Any thoughts about you potentially could win this trophy here today? Well, it's one of the most successful and the most oldest trophies of the whole domestic competition in this country, of course, the Republic States. So yeah, we know that today is an important game. We know that we're playing against Tolga, a team who, of course, are a very good team. You know, they might not be the favourites today to beat us, but at the same time, they've got a very good team. You know, Tolga's a very organised coach. I know how good he is as a manager. I know how good Mbappe, I know how good Griezmann is, and the whole team is, because they beat us, of course, on Sunday in the last Premier League game of the season. So we know how potential and how good they are going to be in this matchup here today against us. But yeah, we need to be very, very good. We need to be very, very hard. We need to be passing the ball. We need to not knock the ball about. Don't give them chances. Try to defend as well very, very hard today. And like we've done throughout the whole season. If we can do that, then there's a possibility that we could win the RSA Open Cup as well, like we did against the KFC League Cup against City. So hopefully that it all comes down to plan. Hopefully that we can win here today in our final game of all competitions this season. And then we can leave with a high and worry about next season going into September. So today is a very big game. And hopefully that we can get ourselves, yes, the win. And hopefully we can get, of course, the win to win a trophy today. And that's what we want this team to do. Okay, best of luck, Guardiola, in this matchup. Thank you much. Thank you. And that is that, of course, from Pep Guardiola and also from Thomas Tuchel. Let's get now to the action of the RSA Open Cup. And let's get to the pitch side right now for the game. For this big game, the trophy is there. Anyone can win that trophy here today, the RSA Open Cup today. And we are down to these two teams. It's Tolga versus Weynoord SC. It's between any of these two teams, but could become, let's say, the RSA Open Cup winners, because we all know that this is one of the famous trophies in the RSC Republicans' soccer history, and these two teams are the final two teams left in this competition, and we'll find out who comes up on top out of these two teams. It could be Weynoord, it could be Tolga, it could be any of these two teams. So the lineup today, we have Mbappe up front, we have Griezmann up front as well with Nessi, Kolovic and Beckham. We have Alonso in defence and goalkeeper Donnarumma. Alright, on the team we have Lewandowski up front with Blade, Mkhitaryan. We have Neuer in goal, Virgil van Dijk, Vidic and Wijnaldum, Iniesta, Vieira and Vidic. Right, let's get this cup game underway. Sponsored by Xbox, the RSA Open Cup. It's going to be live right here, right now. And here we go. We are live. That's it. It's going to be Tolga versus Weynoord here, live here today. This match is live here between these two teams. Cup final action here today between these two teams. Now Alonso. Now Kolovic. And that's going to be now a free kick for Weynoord, offside, appeal right there. The referee put his flag up for offside, so that ain't going to be nice at all. Tolga, we'll see Thomas Tuchel has been manager for Tolga since February this year. Obviously, Antonio Conte was sacked, of course, in February due to the fact that Tolga were like 9th in the league and their expectations is to win and get into the top 4, but they missed out on that. They finished 6th at the end of the season under Tuchel. We came in since February to May and June and got them into 6th place in the Europa League spot. So that was good for Tuchel to do that. When Antonio Conte left, they were 9th in the table, but then when he was sacked, then Tolga off in 6th place, and that was when he took over his reign. He only lost 5 matches this season in the league, but they've only drew like 10, 11 games and won 19, 18 games in the season. So they didn't really a good year, but maybe next year under Tuchel's full season, maybe things could improve. Now Beckham here, now to Mbappe, now Kolovic. Oh, Neuer fumbled that, but saved from him. And we all know that Weynoord, of course, finished 3rd in the Premier League. They'll get a Champions League place for next season, playing with the likes with Barcelona's, the Real Madrids, the Arsenals, and that will see the small league Eastern Europe. Playing them next. Chance here for Dillick and David Beckham. Now to Dumfries. Now this competition does present to you by Xbox and the final. Now Dumfries, the box. If Mbappe 1-0, just like that, Kylian Mbappe equalises to make it 1-0 to Inter Tolga. Very good goal right there. Could they win the RSA Open? You can see. Good diving header though. Fantastic diving header right there. And there you go. But anyway, Inter Tolga, of course, who had the Europa League next season, might win the RSA Open Cup. I know that Thomas Tuchel never had a full season at this club. Obviously, Conte was sacked in February. He took over his reign, got them from being in 9th position to 6th in the race. But first full season, but he might win a trophy full season. That'd be big. That'll be for him. But the score is 1-0 to Inter Tolga, and that's very, very good. Obviously, it's a Nationals final, of course, here today. A lot of people will be definitely watching this match live on RBC, the RSA, the biggest, oldest copy. And now Dumfries now. What was that? What was that there? I think he made a bit of an error right there from Dumfries, the Dutchman. But anyway, it is what it is. But the moment 1-0 to Inter Tolga as it stands in this RSA Open Cup game. Now, to Marcos Alonso, who might foul for a free kick here for Weynoord. Weynoord did win the KFC League Cup. They did. It beat the team on penalty shoot and penalty shoot. They did, and they won the KFC League Cup. Weynoord. Did they win the RSA Cup? Perhaps, but they are losing though. And Inter Tolga might win their first ever trophy. They haven't won a trophy before, an established team since 2019. But having them to win a trophy for the first time right here, will be something special for them. But it is going to be a corner kick here for Weynoord as it stands. Well, Inter Tolga are leading by 1-0. And the RSA Open Mbappe here. Now Iniesta, now Vieira. A good block there. Now a corner kick here for Weynoord. The corner for Weynoord right there. It's going to be now a corner kick here now from Luka Modric. Now Keita Blade. Now Green. Now David Beckham. Now Griezmann here. Right, that was something, but then he passed the ball back to Manuel Neuer, the German goal. Kylian Mbappe. Now David Beckham now with a cross in the box here to Mbappe for the second time. Could be a 2-0. It went wide. We pass it short here from Vidic. Now is Van Dijk. Iniesta. Vanessa. Adam. Now Davuge now has the ball. Going to half time nearly. We've got 5 half time to go. Can they get a goal before half time? Weynoord, could they? Now is Keita Blade. Now Modric. What a save there from Donnarumma right there. Huge save from him. The Italian goalkeeper saved it, and it is still 1-0 Inter Tolga. Well, happy to be leading this game at the moment. They could actually become the RSA Open Cup winners, perhaps. And now Blade work the kick. Free kick here, Weynoord. Hit the wall, and that's going to be a corner kick. Never walk alone, the fans in the background. This game is huge for Pep Guardiola's side for Weynoord. He said, well, the Soccer City stump go against Georgian City in the KFC League. They might win here today, they could do, for a second trophy. But it's maybe for Vieira. Weynoord, not out here. Chance for Wijnaldum here. Weynoord here. Modric. Get it out. Yes, it's a free kick. The referee is giving the free kick to Weynoord, and Dumfries has got a warning right there.
Modric, the other team now is Modric. Oh, bit of a dangerous, awkward angle here. Good block from Marcos Alonso, and the half-time whistle has officially blown. And the state open cup sponsored by Xbox into the Weynoord. Care for second half. We've got substitutes being made. Ronaldo Silva's going to come on for Weynoord. Two subs have been made. Obviously, they are losing by 1-0 in this RSA Open Cup final here today on the 2nd of July today. And now Inter Tolga now going to the counter-attack. Griezmann. Mbappe. Vanetti, Beckham. Ross. Mbappe, goal, 0. Could they win here today? Could they become champions? RSA Open Cup. That is huge, that goal right there. And Thomas Tuchel could win his first trophy since he joined in February. He never had a full season at this team this season. He might win a trophy after all, he might do. Because Weynoord are losing 2-0. That is huge, that is. Look at they're winning their first ever trophy, the domestic trophy of their club's history. Conte was sacked and having Tuchel his obviously got them from 9th to 6th place and also got them into a winning a trophy at that same season. That's as huge that is for achievement for Tuchel. And maybe going on to next season, maybe in September, and trying to rock to next season, might compete with the 11. That's how what coming is going to be game here. I thought they'll be the huge favourites they'll be coming here today, but they're not. Now Beckham wins the ball back for Inter Tolga here. Now Griezmann. Mbappe's been on fire today. 2 goals he scored today. And now Mbappe kick. Oh, save from Neuer. And it's 0. They're starting out for Weynoord now. It looks like Inter Tolga are going to win their first ever domestic trophy. Huge. And Guardiola will be thinking to himself of his team today. We all know Inter Tolga did actually beat Weynoord on Sunday in that game of the Premier League season. They beat them, well, 2-1 they did. And the same thing exactly happened here today, but in the cup final. Same scenario from Sunday. But Bristol net here today at the Soccer City Stadium by 3-0. And there's no way back now. Thomas Tuchel, a very good job. He wrapped around his finger what to do, like he did on Sunday, and it's really win their first Inter Tolga. David Beckham now. Kolovic. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh. Just to let you guys all know, we've got UEFA Champions League off tomorrow. We have Atletico Madrid versus PSG. And that game will be taking place tomorrow on the 3rd of July. Tomorrow on Saturday the 3rd of July. They are got nothing proved for. Guardiola's team will be very disappointed themselves to lose here against Inter Tolga here today. This could be the future team for next year, it could be. This could be the team for next year that even do conquer under this new German coach in charge. Now is Griezmann. Now Kolovic. Mbappe. Oh. Very close. Now here's a chance here for Modric. Yeah, beautiful save from Donnarumma. The chance here. Now Matthias De Ligt now. Manzo. Now is Vanetti. Found space here. Now it's Griezmann here, but Griezmann good defending there for Weynoord though. And it could be this competition. We know United won it last year. Georgian United won this competition, but it looks like to me that Inter Tolga might win it this year. Now here's a chance for Kolovic. Or Mbappe now run with the ball here. Kylian Mbappe's through. Hat-trick. Oh, he could have took over the goalkeeper. He didn't do that though. It was a bit like too up for it, I think. Mara's going to come on. David Beckham's going to come off. The coach would be very happy. He would be to win that domestic here today at the Soccer City Stadium, live in Georginaton in the RSA in Republic States, in the city of Georginaton, the capital city of the country, of course. And it's 3-0 to Inter Tolga. Now Alonso, Mbappe, Alonso, Griezmann. Sane close, not great. Now he's Dumfries. Now the Port. Trying to get the ball there, but he couldn't. Leroy Sane gave the ball. Now Tolga. No way, Weynoord. I can't believe Inter Tolga to win their first ever trophy in their teams, as they were established like 2 years first, or could or now. Got 10 minutes to go. How are they going to get back from this now, Weynoord? They were favourites to win today. It doesn't look like me now. Mbappe off. He won't get a hat trick, unfortunately, here today. He's coming off, and Perez is going to come on here. Now Alonso now. Now a throw it. Alonso across the blade there from Manuel Neuer. Now so close. Not been their day. It hasn't been for Weynoord. Really hasn't been their day. Their cup final day. The last game they're ever going to be playing until September. Now he's fourth. But it looks like to me that Inter Tolga are going to be the RSA Xbox champions. So we've got 3 minutes to go of the game. Oh. Now Donnarumma will boot. 4 minutes remain of stoppage time left. Mahrez. And it's all over. Inter Tolga are the RS Open Cup champions of 2021. It's all over. Weynoord were the absolute dominated they've been today. But well done to Inter Tolga of the domestic cup of the Republic RSA Open. 2021 RSA Open Cup winners, Inter Tolga.
Congratulations to Inter Tolga to become the RSA Open Cup winners of 2021. A huge win for them. They do win this trophy, of course, here today against, of course, here today, the mighty Weynoord. They weren't the favourites to win here today, but they did win today. And also, it's Thomas Tuchel's, halfway through the season, and he's won a trophy already, even though he hasn't been here a full season as manager of Inter Tolga. And that's something special for Thomas Tuchel's side. They might even be thinking about building a project or building something for next season. And that is a big statement after that win today, winning 3-0 today against Weynoord, of course. And for Guardiola's side, very disappointed they looked in their faces. We all thought they could win here today, despite on what they did against City in the KFC League Cup. I thought they might do a repeat of that by winning here today. But unfortunately, Inter Tolga won the RSA Open Cup of 2021. And they might have a very good project going into the summer after that, winning that trophy, of course, here today. They got a manager who joined in February after Conte was sacked. You know, they got a lot to look forward to on what players they're going to get as well in the summer. You know, Europa League's not what they want to be at, but however, they can actually try and build on the team and the squad for next season to try and compete, perhaps maybe for a Premier League title, maybe so. Why not so? And that could also hit on their horizons next season for Thomas Tuchel's side. But that huge win today really puts the nail on the coffin, it does, of the end of this season for both teams, in fact. But for Inter Tolga itself, 2 years, this club's been a team, 2 years, came second in the first season. This season did poor at 6th place, but however, They got themselves a trophy at the end of this season, of course, despite them having a poor league season. And obviously sacking a manager and getting a new manager in is some understatement. And he'd be very happy about that, of course, Tuchel, to get a trophy here today, a RSA Open Cup trophy here today. And let's hear from Thomas Tuchel, and let's hear from Pep Guardiola. Thomas Tuchel, congratulations, you have won the RSA Open Cup trophy for the 2020-21's campaign. And by the way as well, you haven't been here throughout a full season, but you've got yourself a trophy though. How do you feel about it all? Yeah, how important. It's been very good to see my team, of course, get a trophy here today. Is remarkable, because I know that this team's been through a lot throughout the whole season. They had, of course, Antonio Conte, a coach who's a very good manager himself in his own right. He did very, very well, to do his great, maybe, and then, bottled results, and they got the sack because of it, because they were ninth in the league, and the expectations were trying to, be at the top of the league, but they weren't that. I came all in. I, of course, turned it around from being ninth in the league since I joined up to sixth in the league. That's an improvement. I know that it's not Champions League. I know we got to miss out on that, unfortunately, for next season. But, however, we won a trophy at the end of it. And I think the supporters are going to be definitely happy about how the way I, came in, won a trophy 5 months in the job, and it's fantastic in a way. But look, the players have done fantastically well, and the transition from myself to Conte was very difficult for the players, but at the same time, it worked out very, very well, because now, of course, we are champions of the domestic cup, of course, of 2020-21, and that's the whole point, and that's what matters at the end of the day. But I thought we had a very good moment, that we played very, very well, and I thought tactically we were fantastic, and we really, really out-tackled them today. And 3-0 today was absolutely remarkable, and I can be happy as a coach of this team going forward, even for next season. Wherever we will be, we'll hopefully compete and win the league, and that's what I want this team to do now, next season. But with the really worry about the summer, what players will come in, what players are going to come out of the club. So we'll wait and see. Thank you very much there, Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, thank you. Pep Guardiola, a poor performance in this final here today. You were the favourites to win this whole thing, but you bottled it today as your team lost 3-0 in the RSA Open Cup. Tell us your thoughts about the whole moment today. We weren't very, very good. I thought we weren't at all playing as great as we wanted to at this match today. We, had some chances in the first half, maybe, to have some shots. One in our favour, but at the same time, I thought the goalkeeper, Donnarumma, made some very good saves for the opposition against our attack. And at the same time, we had some good opportunities, but it wasn't great. We weren't working well enough, of course, in the whole game. I thought Tolga, a lot of credit goes to them, because they really, really were in our attack quite a lot and had lots of shots as well throughout to the first half. And the second half as well, they were very on top of us. So, but we kept it. I think we kept it obviously 3-0 at the second half. We tried to get a goal, but I don't feel that we could have not won today. How the way we played was absolutely awful. How the way we played was absolutely terrible. And I know that is not great as a coach, as me, to not win a trophy, of course, for this team. Of course, today it's not good enough. Now we've got nothing to worry about. Now we're not got no league games coming up, or no games coming up entirely, because the game and the season's all over. But in the summer, we want to try to bring in some players in, and also we need to really build our squad for next season, because today we were poor, and we were poor against them as well at our game on Sunday against them. So we know that we have to try to change that if we got a chance on a trophy, even a league title, let's say, or a Champions League next season. Okay, thank you very much there, Guardiola. Thank you. That's all we have time for here today in this matchup between Weynoord and Tolga. Congratulations to Tolga to become the RSA Open Cup champions of 2020-21, sponsored by Xbox. And that'll be it for myself here today. Of course, Gary Walker. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the UEFA Champions League final between Tolga and Atletico Madrid. Goodbye for now.